JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind, the first half. We got up to roughly episode 18. I think Noel got to 20. So we broke it up into two segments like we have been in the last couple JoJo's because they're generally a little longer than most animes. I think this one has what, like 40 episodes total, something like
Like
that.
40, almost 50.
Almost 50, yeah. So we'll break it up into two parts. I think that works out pretty nicely. Yeah, so let's start off with Eric since you've seen this one already. What do you think of like JoJo's The Golden Wind compared to like the other?
Well,
It's
it's my favorite part so far that has an anime adaptation, and it's mostly just my favorite part because of the cast and the characters, and I just really, really fell in love with the characters in this part, and especially my favorite character, Mr. Guido. Like, I just love that dude. The dude's just the best, and I think when him and Giorno get together, they have one of the best tag team combos. Like, whenever they're fighting an enemy, like they just go, their fighting styles just and their stands go so well together.
Mhm.
And just like, especially all Mista's fights, like his fights, just all of his fights just push you to the edge. Like, you're not even sure if he's gonna live, and then sometimes you're like,
Right.
how the fuck is he still alive? Like,
Yeah.
his fights just go like balls to the wall.
Right. Yeah, I think he's like one of my favorite in this part too. Like that last fight, or actually on the train where I just ended. He got shot like 3 times in the head. I'm like, well, dude, there's no way you can survive that. But like the bullets get stopped, right before they penetrate or whatever. It's pretty. I don't know. I think his ability is really unique, and it has a lot of versatility to it, which is really cool. And that's what I think is really, really awesome with this part of JoJo's is the stands of the side characters are so cool. Like,
Oh yeah,
all of them. What's Fugo? Fuego? Is it Fugo?
Hugo,
Fugo. I think his is pretty cool too, with like the poison. I mean, that one was awesome. I can't remember what the smaller kid's name, like
Narcia,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
the
Little
airplane.
Bomber.
Little Bomber, yeah.
playing,
That
yeah.
one, I feel like I need to see more of that one. I don't know how useful it is. I mean, it's definitely got its scenarios where it's really good. And that's honestly kind of the same with Bakio's too. It's like, doesn't seem like it has very good offensive abilities, but it has some cool kind of like spy style stuff and like detective capabilities. I mean, I guess that's why he was a cop before, but this season really goes into depth with the kind of whole crew, which is nice.
Oh yeah, they all get a great backstory.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What
as
do you
far
think,
as Narancia, I feel like his stand is honestly so useful because I'm not sure how far I forgot what happens at episode 18, but you should have been able to see a hit Little Bomber do like against the dude that was following him in the car.
Yeah,
Like,
I saw
like,
that. Yeah,
yeah,
that was
okay.
the first time I've seen his
Yeah.
ability. This stand.
And he uses Little Bomber in more ways than just shooting in
Right.
so I've made it past 20. I'm on like 24.
Oh, you are. Okay.
But oh man. It's mind blowing up to like the halfway mark. And I'm a little sad, not gonna lie, because I did change the Jodeci ending.
No, I was mad when they did that, when they took the Jodeci ending.
But
It and that for the whole rest of it.
but it's all of their stands in kind of Moody Blues, and I'm still kind of like iffy about Moody Blues because I feel like he's the weakest link out of all the other stands.
Yeah.
Your camera died, Connor?
That was a quick one. Yeah, it's not even like it's dying. It's just like the battery is not working for some reason. It had full charge.
Damn.
Put my other one in.
But so this is enemy stand user name. I know his stand's name is what is it? What is it called? It's like Crunch or something like that. The shark. You know what I'm talking. I know. I remember the stand user. His name is Squallow. But Nanancia, he really takes two people on by himself and does a job with like all odds against him, and
Oh yeah.
he really shows how good he really is in JoJo. And
Oh yeah.
honestly, he's like one of my favorite characters. Like,
He's one of my favorites too. He's been considered the best boy in all of anime. There's a huge meme about that.
Really?
Yeah, especially later on, like he really is best boy. But Narncia, like he gets. I was gonna say like towards. I mean, I'm gonna spoil anything towards the ending, but you'll see next time when you finish it though. With Narcia, but like I would say that like my three favorite have to be Narcia, Mista, and Bruno. Those three are my favorite.
Okay.
Which one, Bruno?
But yeah, Bruno with the Zipper Man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like up to like the 20th episode, Giorno doesn't really do much besides heal people.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't seen him really fight much yet. And
Yeah,
up
he
to where-
doesn't.
I feel like he's more of a assist stand user than a offense stand user. He's a support. He's the main character, but he has a support stand,
Right.
which is kind of interesting.
Which is, I think, kind of cool for this part, because in every other JoJo's part, it's like primarily like whoever the Joestar is, or well, I mean,
Yeah.
I guess, do you really consider him a Joestar, or is he more of like
Technically is because Jonathan Joestar is his father.
it is his father?
Yeah.
Okay, because I thought he has. Is it Joseph's body?
he has the
right?
star on his neck.
Yeah, because doesn't he have Joseph's body? Is it Joseph?
It's
or
Jonathan's body, but with Dio's head.
Yeah,
Jonathan's
yeah.
body,
and
right.
Giorno has the star on his neck, so therefore he is technically a Joestar.
Right.
Yeah.
But
So yeah, and I would say he is.
Yeah. So he has like the most unique stand ability, I would say, out of all the other Joestars.
Oh, yeah.
And Sex Pistols, I feel like, or what is his name? Mystic, I think.
Mista.
Yeah, Mista.
Guido.
Yeah, Mista. He's cool. He's definitely my top 3 in Golden Wind, but he's not. I feel like I'll put Narancia over him because Sex Pistols kind of gets useless when you know how to counter it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So and same with Little Bomber, but he still finds a way to go against when people know how to counter him. Like when they figure out how Lil Bomber works, he still finds a way to go around that counter plan. So I feel like I think he's the youngest in the team. And yet he acts dumb, but he does things that make him seem smarter than he actually is in terms of fighting. And I find it hilarious with Fugo and Nancia when they always go back and forth.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get to this point, right, where like they're at a restaurant. It's like episode 23, I think 22, and Nancia's like, "Are you? He's an enemy?" And they just start beating up random dude.
Oh, they beat that guy. And Abicio's just sitting there like drinking his wine, and then like a few seconds later, he just starts kicking him.
And then the dude with Moody Blues, he's drinking, right? And he just out of nowhere just starts kicking him too.
Yeah.
It's so.
And then at the end, they're like, "Wait, this guy's not even an enemy," and they just realize that this guy doesn't even pose a threat to them, and then they still keep kicking his ass.
Jesus.
No, what's awesome about when I first started watching Part 5, I assumed they were kind of bad. I couldn't really tell if they were good guys or bad guys at first because they were actually a pretty down gang. Like even though they're like the fruitiest gang like that would ever exist in real life or looking gang, like they were pretty savage in the beginning. Like I was like, wow, these guys actually don't fuck around. Like just melting that dude's eye with a magnifying glass, or like, and just doing all this crazy shit, just giving no fucks. And then like when the enemies start coming in, they start to become like more of good guys. But like towards the beginning, they didn't like feel like good guys at all. Like they just felt like maybe more like misunderstood criminals.
Yeah, I also think that like I'm seeing what you mean now with this season being like the most brutal, because like a lot of these stands and a lot of these abilities are like they just like they mess you up bad.
Oh yeah,
like,
no,
especially like the fishing hook. Jeez.
Yeah. Or Metallica, that one just makes like metal spontaneously spawn out of nowhere and you can turn invisible. That's probably one of my favorite stands.
Right.
I feel like Giorno really has it the worst because he gets put through such life-threatening situations.
Oh yeah, no, this Part 5 compared to all the other parts, like this one really puts you on the edge, like puts you like on the edge. Like I'm just like, how the fuck? Like they take these fights like to their absolute limit. Like you're not even sure if they're gonna live. Like they're like putting their life, like compared to like any other, I mean, in every JoJo's part, you get the feeling they're really putting their lives on the line to fight. But like this one, I think does the best job of it compared to the other parts. Like it just really takes it to that edge.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. And like I was saying before, I kind of got sidetracked, but I think that it's cool with the main Joestar guy having like a more of a support ability, like you were saying, Noel, because out of every other part, it's like the Joestar is the guy that's kind of like the most badass. Like, I'm not saying that Giano's not badass, but like they're all like more physical style stands, like Star Platinum or Shining Diamond. I mean, while he can heal, they're all like primarily just like hand-to-hand combat, whereas Giano's is more like, you know, it's kind of more sophisticated in a sense.
Oh yeah, definitely more complicated than the
right,
other.
which is kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Golden Wind is a lot more just multi-dimensional than the other JoJo's, and in terms of plot, I feel like this one is honestly the strongest one.
Oh yeah,
because at the point that I'm at right now, like I'm at the edge of my seat because they're literally on like the run, because I don't want to spoil anything, and it's just you really don't know who you're gonna come across. You don't know what's gonna happen. And it's like, damn.
Or who's gonna die. Like it's just, it puts you like, it really, when I was watching it, it really just kept me guessing about what's gonna happen next. And I was like, oh, I don't want this person to die, or I don't want this to happen. But like shit, like, and then it just gets progressively worse and worse too. Like it just gets harder and harder for the crew.
Does the Koichi come back? I haven't seen him come back yet.
I'll be right back.
I don't know. He doesn't.
He doesn't?
No. Koichi and Jotaro just are only like towards the beginning. Like they never come back.
They kind of just are there. They make a cameo appearance, and then that's it.
Yeah. Stone Ocean Jotaro becomes more of the main character again because it's all about his daughter. And
he comes back in it. That's
yeah, no, and I've seen some of the manga panels for Stone Ocean, and damn, those fights seem even more like on the edge. Like there's a part where they're at the airport and there's this stand that starts like just fucking with all the planes, and just all the planes at the airport just start like crashing into the ground, and they're just like going all around Jotaro and Jolene, and they're just freaking out. Like, this stand is like just literally turning all the airplanes against them.
Right, that's crazy. Dude, that kind of reminds me of this other manga I'm reading, Chainsaw Man, dude. I just put a video out on it. Dude, I don't know if you've looked into that, but you should read it. It's pretty bad.
I want to. I saw the video, and I saw your link on my Discord, and it seems pretty brutal.
Dude, it's really good. And they have like a scene that kind of reminds me of what you were just saying with like the planes falling out of the sky. Like there's this one guy that has an ability where he can create like people into puppets. Like he can kind of like brainwash people in a sense, and like literally there's like a whole city that he just like brainwashes, and everybody in the city just like starts attacking whoever he wants. It reminds me of that. Like you don't know where it's coming from. It's almost like a zombie invasion.
Yeah, he's like possessing people. It kind of reminds me of that Hisoka Crollo fight.
Exactly. Yeah, dude, it was just like that. I'm rereading the part of the manga that's like from where the show ends to where the manga finishes, because I want to do a video on like Hunter what Hunter x Hunter is after the anime.
Oh yeah, Noel, are you gonna tell us?
I was really just picking up my phone. I gotta read you this comment under my last Instagram post of my video.
Oh god, dude, I saw some of you were getting some heat on that one. Yeah.
Yes, somebody said, "Hey, all I'm saying is One Piece manga over Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Hunter x Hunter, Yu Yu Hakusho, Trigun, Cowboy Bebop, Naruto, and Bleach."
Yeah, that was Anime Proton, I think. Shout out.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out.
That was exciting.
Yeah, no, me and him have gone back and forth on some comments before, because he always comments whenever I shit on Fairy Tail.
Really? Oh, yeah. So you know who he is.
I think if I remember correctly, I think his favorite anime is Gintama, I believe. Don't
respect that, but
comment below if you're watching this, Anime Proton.
Yes, Anime Proton, I'm coming for you, man.
I did see that, dude. I was laughing my ass off.
I mean, you can't do anything but laugh at it, man.
Oh my god! Now
One Piece is better than Cowboy Bebop, like.
When you put out a controversial opinion about an anime, and especially when you get views and tractions, you get so many people trying to argue with you and you get so much heat. Like that's exactly what I was getting during my Agretzko season 3 ending explaining. I had one person message me and like try to make me delete my video and like was just fucking crazy, and I just blocked him.
Oh,
It
man.
happens.
Yeah, no, and like I say like 90% of it was positive, but the 10% was just wow, like they're a very vocal minority, a very cancerous minority.
Sometimes those are my favorite parts. Though.
Yeah, it's honestly like I knew this is what I signed up for when I made this video. I knew people were gonna come at me. One Piece is this. One Piece is the best. One Piece, like, man, just come on, y'all. Come on, you guys got to come with more. Like, I'm just speechless.
I saw this funny. I think he actually might have changed it and posted this, but I saw a meme once that was like about One Piece fans and like their thing is like, I swear it gets good at episode 400. It's like, One Piece is so good, but you gotta get 400 episodes in until it gets there.
You have to. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of do that with Jojos too, where I'm like, oh, Jojos is so good, but you have to get.
But it does. That's the thing about JoJo. But One Piece, and he said in the same paragraph where he said One Piece is when he said One Piece has no dead arcs, and that right there loses all credibility.
I mean, there's full arcs.
One Piece.
Yeah, there's like filler arcs. It's not like filler episodes. Like I'm pretty sure they added like a movie that's not canon, and then they eventually just
Eddie commented on my video. She said, "Yeah, I'd rather watch an anime with 2 to 3 seasons than watch, an anime that doesn't know when to end." And I'm like, you know what? Thank you.
I mean, I can't say that One Piece is bad, but it definitely doesn't beat the likes of Cowboy Bebop or.
Yeah, it's considered to be like one of the most overrated animes in the U.S.
Yes, thank you. See, y'all heard it here, folks, from my 2 podcast members.
Hey, I don't want anybody to get me wrong. I am a One Piece fanboy, though. I do love my One Piece.
Same here.
They're gonna remove your One Piece title card.
Yeah. Like, this guy's not a true One Piece fan. No, I love One Piece. It's just, for me, I think it's much like Naruto in the sense where I love Shippuden, but I'm not like a huge fan on the original like series. I think that they're almost 2 different shows. Like the whole style and vibe are completely different. And that's much like One Piece. Once they introduce hockey, I think that it's almost like it's a whole new show from that point on.
Same with JoJo, after
JoJo's as well. Users. I mean, for all we know, JoJo's could keep going on. We could have, we could have freaking 1,000 episodes of JoJo's. Who knows?
But the thing about, One Piece is it has 943 episodes?
It's almost 1,000. I think it might have broken 1,000 now. I stopped watching at like 988.
Oh, okay. All right.
I gotta pick it back up.
You would expect the anime with that many episodes to be good, but with that many episodes, there are also going to be many bad episodes. Right. So you can't say the anime is perfect because nothing with 1,000 episodes is going to be perfect.
And I would even say, like, with One Piece, it's not so much that the episodes or the arcs are bad. It's more so like there's so many episodes where it's just a recap, or it's like them like going to a place and it takes them 10 episodes to get there.
Like
so it's not like
very dragged out.
If you look at it as a whole, like what is happening isn't bad in my opinion, but there's some stuff that's like, okay, you're just dragging this out because it's going on forever, and like you need episodes for content, and while they're making new chapters or whatever, not so much like they could do without this fight or without this arc, because there's not like any arcs I don't like. It's just some of them are drawn out.
No, yeah, definitely. That's probably the biggest issue with One Piece is just how much, not just filler, but like just how much time they have to put into it when they could probably cut it in half and just get to the good parts. But there's just so much in between that is just worth skipping. Like I would never go back to it. Like it's not like other animes where it's like, I would go back and watch JoJo's Part 5. I'd watch the whole thing. I wouldn't skip a single piece of it. But like with One Piece, if I want to go back and watch almost any arc, there's probably a lot of episodes that I could skip.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because like, I mean, how far did you make it into One Piece, Eric?
I got to like the end. I'm like around the beginning of Wano.
Okay, so you've seen obviously the Fishman arc. Like when he's fighting Horty Jones in the scene where like he's trying to stop the boat from crashing into like the city, the Fishman Island. He like there's probably like 20 episodes until he stops it, but like all those episodes are him just fucking hitting the boat and breaking it apart, and it just like they're like talking over it and whatnot, and they're like kind of arguing back and forth, and he's just like breaking the boat for all these episodes. I'm like,
video.
I'm like, well, we could just, we could have shortened this. And
the Fishman arc went on for way too long. Like they could have made that so many less episodes, and they just dragged it on like forever. And that arc, I don't hate. I think there's some good parts in that arc.
Yeah,
like,
overall.
Personal, I thought like after that with Doflamingo, I thought that was way better.
Oh yeah, I think from Fishman Island arc on is the best One Piece by far.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like Dressrosa arc, the like.
And what season is that?
Oh, that's like probably episode like 600s around there.
See, like,
I mean,
I don't want to have to watch 600 episodes to wait for the best part.
But like when I'm saying that I think the best part, I'm not like the other parts are still good. This is just like, my favorite.
And the fact that it took 600, because I put your opinion up there, Connor. So if it takes 600 episodes to get to the standard that Connor likes, then
I liked it. Think of it like this. This is how I'll give it to you. So you're starting episode 1 of One Piece, right? You're starting your you're climbing up on the roller coaster, and it just keeps going up and up and up and up. So it's like, I have my favorite part at episode 600 around there, but it's not like you're way down here and then you're like up and down, up and down. It's like, it keeps adding and building on itself and getting better and better.
It's not just going up because the first few episodes are just not good.
Right. Yeah. No, the first few episodes are definitely, it didn't age well.
It didn't age well. That's a perfect way to say it.
Yeah.
But man, it's so funny to see how many people really sit there and write paragraphs in response to my video, and it just has me thinking. Like, and this one person said, "Oh, I'm not even gonna talk about the MHA community because they're disgusting." But the MHA.
Ah, okay.
And he's like, I just recently joined the One Piece community, and I haven't seen any toxic people in the community. I'm like, have you not seen the rest of the comments on this post?
So I will say that I feel like the Naruto community is the most elitist of all anime communities, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, when it comes to
I'm going to agree with that. But as a fan of Naruto, I don't blatantly say Naruto is the best anime to ever exist.
Right.
Same with Dragon Ball Z, same with Bleach, same with One Piece.
Yeah, I think we can all agree it's Cowboy Bebop, but
people, Anime Proton will not agree with that.
I'd say out of all the anime communities, I would have to say the Beastars community is the best one. Like, they're the nicest. There's the least amount of like fighting and arguments, even with the parts that some people like and some people don't like. And from my experience from that kind of furry community and Beastars community, it's just easily the least toxic community, and people will actually talk to each other if they disagree, and there's no hard feelings at the end of it. I've noticed with that community, at least with that furry show. The other B&A, I wouldn't say there's really too much talk or discourse behind it because it's not quite as psychologically advanced as Beastars or Agretzko, but like, yeah, that community is probably the least toxic. The Agretzko community is pretty fucking toxic, though. I won't lie. I don't know why that one's toxic and Beastars isn't.
Those Hello Kitty.
I don't see how though. Like, why are you talking about Agretzko?
Because the fucking not all of them, but like, there's a very local minority, and I say this as an insult because I'm a huge freaking leftist myself, but they're a bunch of fucking social justice warriors, and that's coming from me. Like, they really freaking are. Like, they just get way too emotional. It's all about their feelings, and then they just like have to prove to the world that like Haida's like the worst thing in the world, like, worst like human being or animal thing in the entire world, and they have to like make it known that he's like the most evil, toxic, horrible person that no person can be, and they just like make that their goal of achieving that, and it's just really, really freaking weird.
I didn't feel that way at all when I was watching it. I liked Haida.
Yeah, I don't know why he's like so not most of the community likes him, but like there's just like a 20% of the community that just thinks he's the worst fucking character in the world, and I'm just like, how many fucking anime, like a lot of their fans don't watch anime, like they aren't huge anime fans.
I could see that with Agretzko. I could see that being something that like, you know, appeals to people that aren't generally weebs.
Oh yeah. It just gets so toxic. And
but you know what I find the most annoying? When people say just because the big three are the big three, they're the best anime to ever exist, and like to the big three just because they came out during the time they came out, and it just happened that, you know, there wasn't anything out that came out similar to those three.
The big three.
Yeah, and I mean you can, and if that's the argument, you can say Naruto really like took characters from Hunter x Hunter and copied and pasted, kind of like Sasuke took Kurapika, because literally like it's literally just
very similar. I would say that Naruto took more from Yu Yu Hakusho, especially with Sasuke and Hiei, because Sasuke is based off Hiei.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of people take stuff from, you know, Togashi since he's the best mangaka of all time. So I can see it.
It kind of go off, man.
Hey, I mean, if you ain't got it, take it, I suppose.
I want to see Connor. I want to see Connor show up a controversial video, man. I want to see how Connor's gonna deal with it.
I just laugh with him. I laugh with him, man.
I do. Half my haters have become like over 80% of my haters have become fans because I just talk to them so nicely. There's still a 20% who like hate me for some reason, but like a lot of them, I just talk to them and they say they subbed to my channel, and I end up actually becoming friends with them, and they join my Discord. Even the people that like heavily try to start an argument with me or disagree.
Well, that's part of it, you know. Unfortunately, that's part of the anime community is arguing with people.
Oh yeah, because all these opinions are subjective, and no one's going to agree with each other.
Oh, that just reminded me.
Animes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's why I think Naruto is the most hostile community, because whenever I talk to people about Naruto, I feel like most communities argue that theirs is the best compared to other shows, but in the Naruto community, I see so many people arguing with each other because like there's so much history and so much backstory in Naruto that they're like, what, you didn't know that? Or like, come on.
You
like,
guys remember in the last episode how I mentioned the TikToker that I watched? Like, and he was talking about how One Piece is better than Fullmetal Alchemist. He personally DM'd me to ask the live stream to talk about One Piece versus Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. He's like, I saw your video and I wanted to live stream with you to debate against One Piece.
To debate,
dude, do a live debate. I actually wanted to get into debates because before I decided to like do like an anime based channel, I wanted to do like a political or like more philosophy based channel, and like because I did a lot of debates on Discord about veganism and other things like that. I was doing that for a while in public and online, and that's the kind of direction I was going to go with my channel before I decided to just like make a weeb channel, or weeb furry channel. But yeah, that's of course, and I've always wanted to do live debates or something, because there's a lot of YouTubers I really like that do live debates when other YouTubers disagree with them about like politics or ethics.
Okay, that'd be interesting. Who's your Eric? Who do you think is the best? This is something actually, since you've seen all of or read all of Hunter x Hunter, I was gonna say we should have some kind of debate style thing of who we think the best Nen user is.
Ooh, the best Nen user.
Doesn't have to necessarily be like a debate argument type thing, but more like a conversation debate style.
I mean, it's clearly Hisoka. I mean, like,
have you seen?
You have to get farther.
You haven't read past the anime, right?
Yeah, I haven't, but like,
yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but you need to, basically.
Yeah, and what's crazy is the Royal Guards are stronger than Hisoka and Chrollo. Like Hisoka and Chrollo would lose instantly against P2 Poof or UP. Yeah, they're stronger. Like without it, I mean, it was clearly obvious that Morium was stronger than both of them, but like even Nephro P2 is still stronger than Hisoka and Chrollo.
Okay, because I mean, Hisoka, I don't know. I feel like Hisoka was just like.
I mean, he's one of my favorite, and
yeah.
I mean, you have to read past. There's only like 3 volumes. You should just read them on like
Yeah, I just read like literally right past where the manga,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
anime ends.
There's like it goes up to 36, and I think the anime ends at like 33.
Oh yeah, Hisoka is definitely like my favorite characters in all of Hunter x Hunter. I actually saw someone yesterday at the gym with a Hisoka shirt. I had to like stop everything I'm doing and like compliment that.
Really, dude, I loved seeing that. I saw somebody with a Berserk shirt walking down the road the other day, and I was like, dude,
Oh.
props.
Oh yeah,
I was looking for Berserk figures. And oh my
They're
god,
expensive.
They're
Oh, yeah.
really expensive, man. Like
the Berserk mangas too, like those big fat ones. Like I want to start collecting all of those, but they're pretty damn expensive.
Right.
sucks, man.
Right.
But Eric, you want to mention to Connor your like the
Oh yeah, I definitely
Yeah,
wanted
what
to tell
is it?
Connor about that. I had an idea that like what we could do with the podcast, maybe instead of doing like this where we just record it and then edit it, I was thinking we could just live stream the podcast each time we do it on all of our channels. Because I've been noticing my live streams, other things, it gets more views, like get more in close, like personal. Like we could have like chats going and answer questions and shit.
And it saves automatically, right, to your channel.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it'd be,
so no
it'd
editing.
be this just.
But the question is, how
live.
will we live stream all together on?
Oh, we can live stream all together.
We
What
just
you
get
do
into a
is-
Zoom call, and then you can stream right on YouTube. Like if you go to YouTube, you
Oh.
can choose webcam stream, or you can go through OBS.
Okay, that's true.
I was actually thinking of doing that too because I do my weekly Jujutsu Kaisen chapter reviews and I like edit them and whatnot. But I'm thinking of what I want to do now is like start a live stream 10 minutes before the chapter releases, or when the chapter releases, give people a chance to read it and then hop on and they can kind of read it with me type of thing.
Yeah, I want to do live manga readings too. Because
Yeah.
like my typical format, I could just do that all live streaming and just get it done. And I probably get more views and more people that at least I can talk to while I'm doing it. And I just think it would be a lot more interesting. Like I'm really getting more into live streams because I've had a lot of success with it. I've had tons of people join my Discord from it. I've met like all kinds of new people. I'm making like good fans doing this, like compared to just like releasing a video.
Exactly. That's what I want. I'm going to start live streaming more too. Cause like my ultimate goal of making YouTube wasn't to like have a channel where I just put videos out and that's it. Like I want to create a community where I can actually talk to people and like, you know, have those debates or have those conversations about what we're reading, what we like. And I feel like that's what like, from watching your live streams, that's what it creates, you know, rather than just getting a subscriber, it creates almost like a friend or something.
Yeah, definitely. I've made a ton. Like I just had like a bunch of people join my Discord, like really good people on my Discord. They're active, just posting awesome things. And like, it's been nothing but positive. And I probably wouldn't have gotten that if I didn't start live streaming. And I don't know, I think I've kind of a knack for doing live streams. And I feel like that's more of like what could maybe boost me up than just like releasing a video that might or might not get views. Like I could, because there's videos I've spent a bunch of time on doing and like actually put my heart into it and only got like 200 views.
Right.
And it's like rolling a dice. And I was like, you know, I can, this is more of a surefire thing in my opinion. I can still get what I have to say off of my mind and not have to just like write a script or do something that I personally don't have time for anymore right now with school and work.
That's what I'm coming to too, is like, I'm obviously still going to do videos, just doing live streams and podcasts like that. It's so much easier with a tight schedule where you can, you know, you don't have to go through and edit and add all these photos and stuff. You can just be authentic and real and just talk and raw, you know?
Oh, definitely.
What I prefer ultimately anyway, but I still want to come out with, you know, videos every so often. They're like deep dives or something like that.
Yeah, definitely.
I love making those.
Yeah, I was thinking about, you know, hopping on the manga reading train like you guys, but I don't even know where to. If I were to, I don't know where to start, man. There's like really manga out there.
You just go whatever you're reading at the moment. Like that's what I do it with. Is just whatever I'm really into.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading at too. What else was I gonna say? Not the live manga reading, but shit, totally forgot.
I'll give you guys a sneak peek of a cool live stream I'm gonna be doing. So if anybody's watching this, here you go. To this point, you get the sneak peek. I have my birthday coming up on Monday, and all like my family members that asked if I wanted like a small gift or something, I had them all choose a random manga. So I'm creating like a big surprise manga haul, and then I'm going to do like a live unboxing of the manga haul and like see what people who have never read manga or never watched anime chose, see like what appealed to them. I was like, just pick one that you think I would like. I don't care if I have it already or if I've seen it or read it. So it's gonna be kind of fun to do that.
Okay, that's actually sounds kind of dope.
Yeah, you guys all have to hop on.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask Noel. Did you enter my contest? I don't remember if I added your name to the hat.
Is the contest closed?
No, it's still open. I was gonna announce the winners today, but I just didn't have time to do it at all.
Okay. It would be funny if I actually do.
Did you get a Haida? I hopped off before you.
No, I didn't. I literally fucking didn't get a goddamn Haida plushie. I got look back there. I got every single character, all the Retzkos. I got Fenico, but I didn't get Haida, and I was fucking pissed. I bought 15 of those fuckers.
Jeez.
And I'm buying 15 more too, like when I get paid, because I'm getting it. I don't care.
Yeah, you got to get the Haida.
I do. I need to fucking, because that's the only fucking. I mean, I like all the other characters are sick too, but that's like the only one like I actually really wanted because there's no fucking merch of him.
Yeah. That's funny. No, I think the live stream would be definitely a cool thing to try with this at least. So.
Oh, definitely. I think it would be really good. I think we could definitely actually, because I think it's cool because our audiences could interact with us while we're doing this and ask us questions or give some insight into the anime we're talking about.
Right.
I just DM'd you my name, Eric.
I'll put your name in that.
I didn't DM you my name, but I'm assuming you know my name. So.
Oh yeah, just put Nitro's corner.
Yeah, that's fine.
Corner. Noel, I'll just put him in the hat.
Cool.
Awesome.
Are you gonna do a live drawing?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a live drawing. I'm gonna do and maybe stream for like an hour or two, and then after the live drawing, I'll just probably hang out for a bit, and then yeah. And I wish I could have gotten it done today, but it's like too much. It's all the fucking homework and shit. Like, school's really bugging me right now.
I'm definitely not taking 5 classes next semester. Like 4 semesters gonna be 4 classes gonna be the perfect amount just to keep my YouTube up without dying from a bunch of classes.
Yeah, just dying from inactivity.
Yeah, like my girlfriend really like this Sunday upload schedule she has me on is amazing, and if I can add one more day to my week where I can do like dedicated videos, I'll be perfect. And because me like I'm so disappointed in myself that I let my schedule just fall by getting overloaded with work. That my YouTube channel also got the consequences for me doing that. But now that I'm coming, like I'm posting more often, my videos are my last video, it's gotten like 3 times more views than my video from last week had, and I'm so proud of myself that I'm actually sticking to this. I'm doing what I have to do, and it's just it's working, man. It's honestly working.
Consistency, man.
Yeah,
it really is.
Is that a haiku shirt you're wearing?
Yes.
I just started it.
Hey.
I'm on episode 8.
Start IQ, yeah. I still need to. I think I need. Oh yeah, your shirt's coming in the mail. I hope I need to get that soon.
Dude, I honestly don't know when it's gonna get there with this freaking They couldn't give me an estimate of how long.
I think they stopped mail.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I'm not sure if they continue it, but I'm pretty sure they stopped the mail because the polls and stuff. Yeah, the election.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, hopefully it gets to you soon.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't run into this issue when I start sending out my packages. Oh yeah, but I was gonna do that also. I probably won't send them out when I announce the contest winners until next week. But my friend's making me some Shinigami Wolf buttons, and I want to send those in the mail too. Put a few of those in the packages.
That'd be awesome.
I was gonna get a sticker maker and just start making my own merch because I actually have people on my Discord, people that actually want to buy Shinigami Wolf merch of my Wolf persona. So I'm like, oh, sick.
That's badass.
I was thinking knowing that I'm getting more comfortable and cartooning myself and stuff like that. I can make a how do I say it?
Thumbnail.
Yeah, like a thumbnail with all of us, kind of like my logo, like my YouTube logo.
Yeah,
I can do all of us, in a thumbnail picture.
You should for just some weebs.
Okay.
Oh, definitely for the podcast. Yeah, and I think one thing that's cool about the live streaming is I could have this our thumbnail or whatever, and it just be on my profile saying that this live stream is going to premiere at this time, and that just gives people the word that it's going to happen. And then
right. Yeah, I saw that when I was watching your last one. That was definitely helpful.
Okay.
Yeah,
it popped up on my homepage.
If you guys want to send me a picture that you guys want me to personally cartoon for the thumbnail, go ahead and do that.
Okay. You can just use my persona too. You can just put I'll just give you a picture of that and you can just put it in.
Yeah,
you can use any picture from the podcast of me. I don't really care. Just the backwards hat is my thing. So
the backwards hat is your thing. I can Okay, I can definitely do that. All right, it's gonna be fun for me too. You know, personal practice, and
Right, you can use that for art credit.
yeah, man, that's
Oh,
true.
yeah.
But all right,
Cool. Anything
sounds
else you
fun.
guys wanted to say?
I think
I think we're good.
yeah, I think we got a lot in this podcast with you.
Badass. Well, this is Just Some Weebs, episode 16. Next week, we will be finishing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Golden Wind. And discussing that, I'm sure we'll go off on some tangents, as you know we love to do. Maybe
Oh, yeah.
bash some other shonen fairy tale. But until then, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day and stay tuned.
Peace out.
Peace out.